D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this video, and you can read them, or you can just watch this video because I'm going to do it a little bit differently this week. I'm going to read the article out loud. I'm a little crunched for time, you guys. It's nice outside. I want to take my kids outside and everything, so I'm gonna just read through the article with you guys and everything. Before I get started though, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we always get shoved to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, now that I've got all that business out of the way, why don't we get down to it? We're going to do two articles to cover this story. So we're going to talk about the Will Smith slap, but we're mostly going to be talking about he was banned from the Oscars for 10 years after he smacked Chris Rock. And I'm going to have a video playing of the slap right here. And I just want to talk, the reason I didn't cover this originally wasn't because I didn't have an opinion on it. It was just because everybody else had already covered it to death. I was going to cover it that week on my week in review, but I didn't because, again, everybody had covered it to death. And I think that most people were just covering at that point just for the clicks. And I wanted to talk about this because this is significant for Will Smith's career. Excuse me, please. And I think that, this speaks volumes to what's going on in this situation, and I've seen a lot of stuff come out since then, people attacking Jada Pinkett Smith, people attacking Will Smith. And this is the thing. It's already said and done. The Academy has taken care of it. I don't think after this, I probably won't cover it unless something really big happens. But I really think we just need to let this story die, He is being punished now. I think he's been punished enough online, man. I feel the memes alone are they're great, but I feel bad for him. I mean, he deserves what he gets. He attacked Chris Rock physically. That's not acceptable. I will not accept violence, physical violence. He could have handled that situation way better. I can get angry, but I've never hit anybody. I'll just talk and be like, yo, you disrespected my wife. You need to apologize, right now. Because if you don't, we're going to have an issue. So you need to apologize. That's what he should have done. But, in hindsight's always 2020. Okay, let's get to this article. I have two articles I want to read because he did respond. And I do want to talk about. Okay, so it's nearly 2 weeks after the 2022 Oscars, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences has decided that this year's Best Actor winner won't be permitted to return to the ceremony or any other Academy event for a decade, which is, I thought they would do it for 2 or 3 years, but man, a whole 10 years, that's crazy. Which just means he can't, attend. I don't know if that means he can't win, but let's read and see if that does mean that he can't win. I have something in my eye. Okay. Will Smith, who stormed the stage at the I don't know if stormed is really the right word, but anyways, 2022 Oscars to slap Chris Rock shortly before winning the year's Best Actor prize, has been banned from attending the Oscars and all other Academy events for 10 years. The Academy's Board of Governors decided Friday. I accept and respect the Academy's decision, Smith said in a statement following the announcement. I do have an article that I want to read through that. The decision comes following a meeting that had initially been scheduled for April 18th, my daughter's birthday, before Academy President David Rubin scheduled it earlier this week after Smith resigned from the Academy last Friday. As Rubin wrote in his letter to board members, suspension or exclusion are no longer a possibility, and the legally prescribed timetable no longer applies. It is in the best interest of all involved for this to be handled in a timely fashion, which I do agree with that. The 94th Oscars were meant to be a celebration of the many individuals in our community who did incredible work this past year. However, those moments were overshadowed by the unacceptable and harmful behavior we saw Mr. Smith exhibit on stage. Rubin and Academy CEO Dawn Hudson wrote in a letter following the meeting. During our telecast, we did not adequately address the situation in the room for this. We are sorry. This was an opportunity for us to set an example for our guest viewers and our Academy family around the world, and we fell short, unprepared for the unprecedented. If I could read, man, it's early for me as I'm recording this. I know, excuses for your for your stupidity. I agree with that, except for I love how they're talking about how this was a night of celebration for individuals that did good work. And I just want to be all like, yeah, it's, you pompous assholes celebrating yourselves. Get out of here. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Today, the Board of Governors convened a meeting to discuss how best to respond to Will Smith's actions at the Oscars, in addition to accepting his resignation. The board has decided for a period of 10 years from April 8th, 2022, Mr. Smith shall not be permitted to attend any Academy events or programs in person or virtually, including but not limited to the Academy Awards. The letter goes on to express gratitude to Rock for maintaining his composure under extraordinary circumstances, which he did. I think he did a good job there, and to call its decision a step toward a larger goal of protecting the safety of our performers and guests and restoring trust in the Academy. I have to agree with that. From now on, they should have bodyguards somewhere where it's like, you cannot go up on stage if it's not your time. You can't go up on stage, because that was ridiculous. And then they lied and said that they asked Will Smith to leave. And then the producer, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, was like, no, that's not true, and everything. So, I mean, the Academy, they failed in this situation in protecting Chris Rock. And I know some people are like, Chris Rock's a douche, he deserved it and everything. I don't think, no matter what your past, depending on, but I don't think Chris Rock has done anything to deserve being slapped over a stupid joke. Like, the joke wasn't even funny. And anyways, Smith's slap on Oscar night left virtually everyone watching stunned. And though the Academy has claimed that Smith was asked to leave the ceremony, accounts vary, to put it mildly, but the drumbeat of outrage only grew louder in the days following the ceremony. And by the time Smith resigned last Friday, a sanction from the Academy seemed inevitable. I have directly responded to the Academy's disciplinary hearing notice, and I will further accept any and all consequences for my conduct, Smith wrote in a statement at the time of his resignation. My actions at the 94th Academy Awards presentation were shocking, painful, and inexcusable. I agree. The ripple effect of Smith's actions has extended far beyond the Academy itself. Netflix has reportedly moved an upcoming Smith project to the back burner, and Apple TV Plus, a fresh Best Picture winner for Coda, will face tough choices on how to handle their upcoming film, Emancipation, in which Smith plays a man escaping slavery. In addition to his Academy resignation statement and his rambling Best Actor acceptance speech, which was so sad. He should just have not gone. He should have just said thank you and left. Smith has also posted a statement on Instagram apologizing to Rock and the Academy. Rock, other than a quick aside at the beginning of the recent stand-up set in Boston, has yet to comment on the event publicly. Now, I just have to say right now, as far as the work goes, I understand Netflix putting his movie on the back burner, whatever project it was. I can't remember what it was. And I also understand Apple TV, they don't know what to do. I don't know if Smith should not work ever again. I mean, this is the thing. Hold on, let me see if this is it. That's the rest of it. Okay. I don't know if Will Smith should not be able to work ever again. I think that if he does, I think maybe he should take a break for a couple of years because of this, but I don't think he should not work again. Come on. He made a bad decision. He's being punished. I think that, and I mean, he'll never be able to live this down. There's no way. And from now on, if somebody says a joke that you don't like, Like me, whenever somebody pisses me off, yeah, I get mad, but I usually just leave. I would have just, if I was him, I would have just left. And then if anybody, I would have just, if I won, I would have just been like, yo, I was pissed off. Chris Rock sucks, kind of thing. And then Chris Rock would have been the bad guy. All right. So moving over to this article from Page Six. I love Page Six. It's such a rag. Anyways, 2 writers on this one. Man, people can't write anymore. So I kind of wanted that. Okay, so Will Smith has responded to the Academy's decision to ban him from events for a decade. I accept and respect the Academy's decision, he said in a brief statement to Page Six on Friday. And I read that to you last. Smith's response came minutes after the Academy of Motion Picture and Arts and Science announced that it was banning him from all of the organization's events 10 years for slapping Chris Rock at the 2022 Oscars. The Board of Governors has decided for a period of 10 years from April 8th, 2022, Smith shall not, and I've already read that to you. The statement continued, we express a deep gratitude for Chris Rock for maintaining his exposure under I already read that to you in the last article. We also want to thank our host nominees, presenters, and winners for their poise and grace during our telecast. The actor 53 will keep the Oscar he won this year for his role in King Richard, which that I think, I mean, like I said, I think that it would have been more devastating if he had lost his Oscar. And I think maybe that would have been a better punishment. But at the same time, this punishment, I mean, maybe this isn't like a huge punishment because he just can't go to the Oscars. And it's like, so can he still win? That's the whole thing. All right. Last week, Smith announced that he had resigned from the Academy. I already read my actions. Okay, I already read that to you. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air alum shocked the world when he slapped Chris Rock 57 across the face on March 27th after the comedian made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's shaved head. The girls trip actress 50. She's 50. She looks good for 50. Struggles with alopecia, a condition that causes hair loss. Now, I don't. That's the slap. But I mean, we shouldn't. Look down on alopecia. It does affect people sometimes negatively, but in this case, I still don't see he still shouldn't have smacked him. Anyways, while Smith did not apologize to Rock while accepting his Oscar, he did issue a statement on Instagram nearly 24 hours after the ceremony, writing, "Violence is all in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Award was unacceptable and inexcusable." He added, "Jokes at my expense are part of the job, but a joke about my Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally." I mean, that's kind of understandable, but at the same time, you still it doesn't make it okay. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. See, that's another thing. Don't apologize on Instagram. That's like breaking up with somebody on a text. It's not the same thing. I'm embarrassed and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in this world of love and kindness. Rock decided not to press charges and has yet to formally address the matter, which I thought was big of him also, because if he would have smacked me, I would have pressed charges. I'm like, nope, you're going to jail now. You're going to go to jail now. Yeah. All right, you guys. So that is that. Tell me, what did you guys think about all of this? And how do you feel about Will Smith's ban from the Oscars? Do you think, like me, that this is a good choice for the Oscars to do, the Academy and everything? Or do you think that they maybe should have, that maybe he's gotten enough from the public, because the public can be brutal sometimes? Or do you think that they didn't go far enough and they should have taken his Oscar away and, he should be, kicked out of SAG and all that stuff? Yeah. Tell me what you guys think. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.